mistakes which people do when they are getting married across. See, I'm drinking the coffee and talking, so please don't think that I am a human being only. It's not that in the video I should not drink coffee, I should not smoke, or I should not, I'm not smoking anyway. It's not that if I drink coffee or something will happen. It's something natural. So, okay, so don't try to think that I should not do like this and all this. It's just natural. So please accept it. So the point is, now many people, why they don't get married across? First of all, I have seen that many of the boys don't make enough money. They have a problem of making enough money. They are feeling insecure about the making money. They are not very clear whether they will make up that kind of money to take up family responsibility. So the point is, now this is one of the fear people have. Now you can actually run a family if you are making around 20,000 rupees. If you are living in a smaller house and all, which should be quite sufficient. So this is the first fear people have. The second fear why people don't want to get married is because they have a confused priority. Some people want to come up in their career, they want to buy a house, they want to buy a car, and then only they want to get married. The third type of problem where people have is, now it could be a single parent. I know one lady who was about to get married. Her mother didn't want her to get married. The main reason why she didn't want to get her married was because she was a single earning member. She was the only earning member. The entire lifestyle was dependent on this girl. So therefore the parents were not very comfortable in the idea of her getting married, because they were very frightened. If this girl get married and goes away, what we can do? And some of them have another problem. I know one lady who was bought up a house for the parents, and she was paying the EMI, and she didn't know whether she could tell this EMI problem to the spouse who was coming across. Will they accept it across? And this was a problem across. So the problem was the EMI was a big issue. I went ahead and told them, you go ahead and tell. There are guys who will accept it. They went ahead and told, 2 people accepted it, and the girl got married across. So some people will have EMI. The other problem is, now many of the people could have done some kind of a mistake. Maybe there was a love failure. Maybe the girl or a boy would have loved somebody. They would have had a love break. They couldn't have reconciled from that, and because of that, they wouldn't have got married. Maybe, and this is also another problem. And I know there are ladies who don't want to get married because they feel, after I leave, who will take care of my parents? Actually, you can take care of your parents and yet you can get married. That and all is not a problem. But people have fear, people have doubt, people have confusion because of this. Sometimes you have a problem like this. The boy's parents are living in one area, the boy or a girl is living in another area. This is very, very common, where the boy or a girl is living abroad, but basically the parents are in India. All the time they are shooting horoscopes, and the boy or a girl is saying no. There is another problem also is there. I know one lady who came and told me, my son has Venus Ketu, has never got married. Actually, he got married to a Muslim girl. He was living abroad. Whenever his parents came, he used to send that spouse outside for 10-15 days, and after they left, she used to come back there. So this was the main problem what they are having, and actually he had a baby also. So because many people who go abroad, they fall in love, they start a family, they don't want to tell it to their parents because parents are very opposed. They want to follow their own religion and their own caste and customs. I know one guy who got married to an African. I know one guy who got married to a Jewish girl, and they all found it very, very difficult to reconcile the difference, which was never told across. And also some people have a very bizarre idea. I know one girl who says, I want to go to America, but I can't go to America, so I'm getting married to somebody in America. I do not know whether is this the criteria, correct one, but people have that. And some people want to study abroad, so they say, if I get married to somebody who's living abroad, so I can study abroad. So these are the kind of problems also there, but there are other kinds of problem also there. The horoscopes fit in, but you don't like the family. You like the family, but the horoscope doesn't fit in. Horoscope and the family you like, but you don't like the boy or the girl. You like the boy or a girl, but you don't like the family. You like the horoscope, like all the three factors connecting together, it does not happen. So these are also the problem what people face across in their life. And also women, if they are very, very successful in their career, they are not going to cave in, because they feel they will lose their freedom, they will lose their what you call hard-earned responsibility. I know one video jockey whom she got married to a person abroad, but she got booked in a Mani Ratnam movie, and therefore she told the husband who is about to come that I want to act in the movie. The boy said no, and immediately what happened? The marriage went into null and void. So these days, trying to cut the career of the women, you are going to get into a lot of problem. You have to tell the women it's okay to have a career, it's okay, you can go ahead and take care of your parents, it's okay to take a loan, it's okay if you don't cook, clean the house. These are the 4 golden rules. If you are a boy, it is very, very easy to get married across. Don't expect your spouse to cook and clean. Expect your spouse to support their family. Like for example, don't be like Nana Patekar. You have got married to me, so you cannot go and meet your parents across. You belong to me. Don't do that. Tell them that you can take care of the parents. You can give the money across. This will help them to feel less insecure about it. Third thing, if they have a loan, accept it. Fourth thing, if the girl is willing to work, be willing to do that. Now, these are some of the important criteria which are the reason why it is not done across. Remember, it's a women's market. Women chooses the man. The man doesn't choose a woman. My friend used to say it is like traveling in a bus. The ladies will have a lady seat and they can sit next to any man. But a man will have a general seat. He has to sit in the seat what is available with him as a person. So please understand, this is a very big dilemma, and many people have confused priority about it. And also many times you get rejected because many girls these days expect around 50,000 rupees as a basic salary. They also expect that the boy, if he has a house, it is very good. This will also get marketed with people, that if you have a house, people will really like it across. They will simply say, oh, this boy has a house, that is very, very good across. So please understand that these are the reason. And also, if a family is having psychic warfare, all the time the parents and children are fighting, that is also the reason why the marriage does not happen. Now many people have a strong psychic warfare where the parents keep on fighting with each other or with the children. That is also the reason why the marriage does not happen. So please do not underestimate your psychic warfare. If you are a parent, be responsible the way you speak. If you think whatever you speak, whatever you irritate with people is not going to have an impact with the children, wrong. It is going to have a direct impact onto your children across. Many people will say, my parents are all the time fighting, they have an unhappy married life, so I might not get the correct partner across. And also, there are other esoteric problem which I will be talking about, like for example somebody might have committed suicide in the house, which will get reflected in the horoscope. Some people have seva dosham, for which you can do the remedies, especially with us. Somebody have sarpa dosham, we can do the remedies for you as a person. So become very very clear. So one lady didn't want to get married. I told them that this lady wants to take care of her mother after the marriage. They were very frightened to tell. At last they went and told. Immediately the girl said okay about it. So become very very clear. Don't go in search for abroad proposal to your girls if they are preferring to live next to you. If they don't want to leave their job, do not try to go and search for abroad proposal. So become very very clear about these kind of criterias across, because this could be a list of problems which could be there, and because these people don't understand it, that is why marriage gets postponed, marriage gets delayed. Normally it will require more than 100-150 horoscope in general to go through. At least 20-30 horoscopes you need to match. Out of that, around 5 to 10 horoscopes will come for seeing. Out of that, 1 to 2 you will come for a final thing. But these numbers can extend for many people. I've seen many people doing 500 horoscope, many people doing 8 or 9 years of search across. Normally women find it very very difficult, especially the combination of women and daughter. Mother and daughter will never conclude. They always feel they can look at better proposal. What happens if this thing happens, that thing happens? Women have a problem. Will he love me? Will he love me forever? What happens if there is a problem? What happens if he changes the word? What happens this? What happens that? They are very very defensive. You need to convince a woman that this can be taken care across. So all these things have to be taken into consideration before you search in the proposal. And please understand, by listening to the video, you have more chances of getting married. Thank you.
These my dallas make it hurt.